How's it going, everybody? Taco Zombie here with another episode of Let's Talk About It. It's been a while. It's been pretty busy. My computer broke, and well, found an alternative. Got another screen, but today I got a special guest. We got Jared from work. What's up, man?
What's up? How's it going? My name's Jared.
We also have another guest in here, but he doesn't want to be on camera. You can wave at the camera if you want. I don't think you saw it. No, I think you had to go in there more. No, just kidding. All right, man. But anyways, we had nothing planned. We were just started drinking. We were like, fuck it, might as well just do
a
something.
podcast.
Yeah, fucking talk about whatever, man. Let's talk about, is it okay if I talk about what happened?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, man. How was jail, man? Did you like it? Was it fun?
So,
Did they jump you right away as soon as you went in there?
No.
Did you have to come out and get like a fucking a donut to sit down?
No.
How was it, man?
Let's start out like this. I'm from Asperia, you know. I'm from Asperia. I grew up. I'm not born and raised, but I was raised in Asperia, and I got into a little bit of some problems, and I was working. I was doing good. I was working, but then I got caught up in the wrong time at the wrong place. So, you know, as a young bug just doing that type of stuff, you know, you got to deal with the consequences. And yeah, I dealt with them, and I'm happy to be out here for Thanksgiving, you know, with my fellow coworkers. And
Yeah, that's good, man. At least you got to spend Thanksgiving here, man.
yeah, I mean, last year was crazy. In 2021, I spent all inside in jail. I fought my case, and it was cool. I'm glad I got out in December 20. No, I got locked up December 24th, 2021, and I spent all of Christmas, New Year's, and I got out February. You know, met my super cool boss right here, Andy. You know, at work. I was fortunate to get a job, and it's been cool. You know.
Yeah.
But
Man, I'm a boss, but I'm not the boss, though. You know.
Yeah. He's my boss, though. He's my boss.
Yeah, man. It's been pretty crazy, though, lady.
Yeah, it has, you know, but
Come and go. It's all right. We just fucking do our job and just go.
Yeah. I'm glad I was fortunate enough to come back out to a job, you know, thank God.
And when I saw you back, I was like, oh, shit. Hey, what's up? How you doing?
I know everybody thought I was fired, you know, but unfortunately I wasn't. Thank God. But
That's great, man.
it's cool, you know.
Did you hear any weird shit when you were in there? Like any rumor shit?
I heard a lot of stuff, yeah, that was in there. It's
Yeah, was it crazy
when
shit?
when you going in jail, you see a lot of stuff, you know, like I'm not trying to discriminate anybody or whatever, but when you go into jail, it's like a lot of, you know, it's jail. It's not a fun place, you know. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it, but you just have to.
I've heard.
You know, you just have to just roll with it and just stick to yourself. The best advice I could give to somebody, just stick to yourself. Don't really get into a lot of stuff.
It's the people you hang out with, honestly. Like
Yeah, it's the people you
really
hang out
give
with.
it to the wrong crowd.
If you involve yourself into negative stuff, then you're gonna be into negative stuff. If you involve yourself into positive things and people that are doing positive, you're not gonna end up in jail. You know, so.
Yeah. I think at Jeebus I haven't went yet. What about you, Adrian? You haven't? Have you? Haven't? Not once? Have you almost? No? I almost went to jail.
That's good you didn't, though.
I didn't. I'm good.
Jail is not fun.
I escaped. I'm like, paid a big ass fine, though. This shit was fucking huge, man. It took me 7 years to pay off, man. Fuck.
Oh, during that one thing you were telling me about?
Yeah, man. It's not good, man. I don't want to talk about it.
It's all good. It's all good.
Yeah, no. But yeah, fucking, I don't know. I mean, I'm thankful I didn't make it. They gave me a good option, like pay it off or fucking go to jail. I'm like, how much is it again? Like, I'll pay it off. I'll fucking, I was like, I don't know if I'm not gonna be able to fit there, man. Look at me.
I mean, it's not, because, you know, I've been in there, and it's not about how you look. It's about, like, your personality and, like, your traits. Like,
Yeah.
If
you think I'll survive in there?
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely, yeah. Like for me, the time I've been working with you and I know you as a person is like, bro, it's you don't have to like be this hard person or anything in jail because
I can just be myself.
Yeah, of course.
I'm just afraid I'm gonna say something and to
that,
the wrong person. That's the thing, man. Because I do that shit, you know.
Yeah, yeah. It might happen, but it's not really like that. Like it's not really like that because you know, at the end of the day, like we're all in there for a reason and like we're just trying to do our time and go home. That's how it is, you know, for everybody. We do our time, we go home with our families, and that's it, you know. And for the boys that are still down in there, you know, but unfortunately they're not gonna be out here with us.
Did you hear about the whole shit about them trying to get people that are in there for weed now? Like
they're. I heard they're trying to like demolish the whole.
Because like there's literally some people in there that shouldn't even be in there like for that long.
For
like,
weed.
Yeah, for just having weed. Can you imagine that shit? Just being locked up like fucking 20 years just for having weed.
For having hella weed and now it's legalized and like.
Yeah, and now they're in jail still because they were in jail because it was illegal then, but now it's legal now. Yeah, like some of these people.
It's the fucked up system we live in, but I mean, for the last thing I heard Biden trying to, you know, do this little thing that
I don't know, man. Dude, Biden, honestly, like, okay, I don't know, I might get shot, but I gotta say this. Like, all of us, like, supposedly we're all like struggling here and shit like that. Like, we have like, I guess, what is it, an inflation and shit. But yeah, he's over here sending like
billions,
13 billion to Ukraine. Yeah. Did you hear about that shit? Him sending 13 billion to Ukraine. What the fuck, man? Like, we need it here. What do they need it, man? That's not. I mean,
it's not our war. Okay, look, fight.
I mean, yeah, it sucks for them, but like, honestly, like, it's up to them. Let them figure. If they have like fucking let people donate money themselves, not give fucking $13 billion to fucking to a different country that's not gonna help us.
Yeah, that's.
You know what they use it for? To buy phones and fucking live stream it on TikTok.
You see all the wars and the missiles and shit hitting.
And you see all the people fucking liking his fucking sending money and shit.
Yeah.
Like, I'm gonna send him a teddy bear now. He's like, I know you're gonna die soon, so here's a teddy bear. Oh shit.
Yeah,
dude, that's fucked up though. Honestly, like, it doesn't make any sense. But you know what? It's whatever. It already happened. There's nothing we can do about it. I'm just living in this world.
Yeah, you know, it's. I don't know about you guys, but Team Trump, you know, fuck Biden.
Honestly,
Biden's
every complaint that I always hear about Trump is like, oh, he's just racist. I was like, okay, you know, everybody's a little racist sometimes. But like,
yeah, it's like, but people don't really get into
what
the
did
facts.
he do wrong that like, yeah, and then like the whole saying like, oh, he deported a bunch of people. I was like, dude, Obama deported way more people on his first fucking run before.
But nobody would bring that up. It's like, it's crazy to me. Like,
I know, right? I don't know, man. I don't get it. I don't know. They always try to bring up like racist shit like everywhere. Have you noticed that shit? Like everywhere you have to go. Like,
every little thing it turns into.
I used to work with this one guy, and I swear, like he would bring up. He's like, "Oh, it's because I'm black." And I was like, "No, man. I'm just telling you how it is, man. Like I don't know how else to tell you. Like I'm not trying to be a dick about it." Like something like I have to. All right. So when I worked at security, I had to like log up certain fucking like things. And like he found a bunch of like lost and found items, and like whoever finds it has to log it in themselves.
Yeah.
And he found them, and since I was new, he came up to me. He's like, "Here, log this in." I was like, "No, you found that shit. You logged that shit in." And he was like, "No, you need to log that shit in right now." I was like, "Why?" I was like, "Why? You're not my boss. You're in the same fucking position as me. You're not. You were telling me what the fuck to do. You log it in. You found it." He's like, "If I found it, I will log it in." And he's like, "No, you're new here. You need to fucking listen to what I say." I was like, dude, like, what the fuck? Like, no, you're not the fucking boss of me. What the fuck? Like, you're trying to make me do extra work that's unnecessary.
Yeah. I
was like, what the fuck? I'm doing something right now. I was like, I can't. And he was like, is it because I'm black? I was like, no, man, I'm just telling you, like, I'm not doing it because you found it. I'm not fucking doing your work, man. Fuck that, dude. I get tired of it. And then after that, he never fucked with me after that. Because then I just told him how it is. And he started liking me after that. He was like, all right, you tell how it is. But I don't know. I just feel like a lot of people should just be more
honest
with people about certain things. I mean, I've always been. I mean, not purposely sometimes, but sometimes it just comes out, and I'm just like, oop, I just said that, and it's too late. I can't take it back, so I just go with it.
Yeah, we're just like in a day of age where just people like to bring up like stuff that doesn't really make sense, and it's like they just go off that, like.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't understand it, man. Like, and now like a lot of people are super fucking sensitive about everything, man. Like everybody's like trying to cancel like all these people and stuff.
Yeah.
Because of like what they said in the past or something like that, like or some tweet or something like that. Even though Twitter is probably going downhill now, and like it's not gonna exist anymore by probably like next year. I don't know, maybe we'll see what happens.
Yeah, they canceled my boy Andrew Tate, but Top G forever live on, But
Top
yeah,
G.
it's unfortunate, But Andrew Tate, he's pretty cool, I know a lot of people will have something to say about him, but it's like
this is like my honest opinion about this guy. Like he said some things that were like, yeah, they were really positive, like in the beginning, and then like I feel like he fell into like this character where he had to be like a dick to like about everything.
Yeah, that's
like
true.
it was like unnecessary. I was like, dude, you're just putting too much masculinity. You're just saying like you either have to work out or you're just a piece of shit and you're worthless. And I'm like, I don't work out, and like. I mean, I think I'm pretty fit. I'm okay. I mean, I'm not fat. Like, what the fuck is he trying to say, man? like, do I have to work out? I don't want to work out. That shit sucks. I hate working out.
Yeah, I mean, I do understand where he's coming from with that. It's like, but yeah, you're right. Like, shit, I don't work out either.
Yeah,
so,
but that's the only thing. Like, he like pushes on people. Like, oh, that's all you gotta do is just go work out.
Yeah.
Like, dude, sometimes like that's not what I want to do. I remember like you were trying to make me work out at work sometimes. I'm like, no, I don't want to fucking do that. Like, remember that shit? Like, I don't want to fucking like I'm already working. Like, why the fuck I want to work out?
Yeah, working out, that's for like when you're in jail, you have to work out, mandatory. But if we're not in jail, like shit, that's why I tell everybody.
You have to work out when you're in jail.
Yeah, when you're in
really?
jail,
It's a mandatory thing.
Yeah, mandatory.
What the fuck? That's crazy.
For us Mexicans, but
for Mexicans.
Yeah, like.
What about everybody else?
No, well, the other people, they run like their program different, but for us Mexicans in there, it's mandatory work.
Wait, so like they separate people like with different like for groups and shit like that, like.
Yeah, when you go in jail, you have to like pick your own group that you want to run with, and whatever you choose is.
But what if you're like mixed?
Then you would run with
whichever you
decide. With the others, but
there's others.
Yeah,
they're like the outcasts. They go with the
basically, yeah. And then
like they're with the mutts. We gotta go. That's fucked up, man.
So
I didn't know that shit. What the fuck? Did you know that shit? What the fuck? I didn't know that. That's new.
Yeah, when you're like others, you run basically with the brothers. The brothers are the blacks.
But what if I'm like, okay, so if I go Mexican and I want to hang out with the brothers? Like, is that
now,
bad? Would I get in trouble or something?
Nah, it's.
What if I want to hang out with everybody? Like, I'm cool with everybody.
You would fall into a different, because like, right now it's kind of different, in there. Like, we all run with who we run with, but like right now it's like peace treaty with all of us. So it's like they're not really tripping like on that stuff how they were back then, but.
Yeah. So it's kind of like lay back a little bit more.
But when you go into prison, like that's like a whole nother story.
Oh, okay.
But jail is like, just getting you ready to go to prison. But
okay.
Honestly, it's like
preparing yourself.
Yeah.
I mean, I went to school. I know how it is now.
Yeah.
I mean, school is kind of like it. Like, if you think
school kind of, yeah, it's set up the same way that the jail system is set up too. Like, and I just figured it out when I got older. It's like, and I'm in jail. I'm like, dude, I feel like I'm in fucking school again. Like, when you're in school, you have to wake up early at a certain amount of time, and
you have to go to a certain place.
Go to a certain place and like all that. You eat when they have to tell you to eat. You can't eat whenever you feel like. It's like,
and you get like playground days or what?
Yeah, like, well, in jail it's not playground. It's called rec. Like, we go to the rec yard.
Yeah.
So we'll go out to the rec for like
which
an hour.
Is code for
like we play handball and stuff like that. So
for play day.
For like, I mean, I understand, like, in your perspective, it's probably like recess in school, but in jail, it's like called a yard,
I get it.
So
I
it's
understand.
But, I mean, it's the same thing, though, like, that's what like people don't understand it. Like when you're in school, it's almost the same shit when you go to jail, you know. But it's like without the fucking getting beat up and all that shit, you know, like without the crucial parts and shit like that. But I mean, the system is set up the same way, you know, and that's crazy because you know it's really fucked up. Like what? I mean, you do have to. People need to understand when you do commit crimes, you obviously have to go somewhere, you know, where you pay your consequences, and it is what it is, you know. To prevent that, just stay in school and, you know, study, go to college, you know.
Just stay to yourself.
Stay to yourself, exactly.
I mean, I did kind of, not really. Actually, I talked to a lot of people. I almost got into a lot of stuff, but I was like, nah, I'm not into that shit. I'm not going to do it. I hung out with a lot of people, man, in high school. I'm surprised. Like, every time I was like, nah, I don't feel like going. Something happened and someone went to jail and shit. And I was like, oh, shit, good thing I didn't go.
Yeah. Good thing you didn't, because
I'd rather play games, honestly.
Hell yeah, you know, just...
I think that day I bought fucking that, the Dance Dance Revolution mat. And I was fucking playing that shit. I was like, fuck yeah. Dude, that shit was dope, man. I love that shit. Dude, oh my god, I gotta tell you this. One time, I let my nephew control an electric bull. That was a fucking bad idea, man. Fucking
the little party ones on the jumper and stuff?
Yeah, but like I let him control it and everything. Dude, that fool fucking put it full blast on everything. And I was just like I remember it. Alright, so I was riding it like this. And it went up, so it bounced me up, and then, like the back end hit me, and it fucking hit me on like my tailbone, and that shit just like I felt that shit, like that shit tingled like whole fucking back. I was like, oh fuck. So I was trying to roll off, but when I tried rolling off, like it turned when I tried rolling off, so it pushed me back in, and it fucking pushed me up again, and it did it again on the same fucking spot. Oh my god, dude, I had a fucking, what is it, a hemorrhoid? It's a hemorrhoid?
A hernia?
It's a hernia? No, it's a hemorrhoid. Hemorrhoid's in the asshole, right? Yeah, that shit was in my ass. It was a fucking huge, dude. That shit fucking hurt, man. Like, oh my god. Like, I have no idea how to explain that pain, dude. And then right after we did that, we decided to go to fucking Dave & Buster's. And of course, they had a Dance Dance Revolution. I was like, fuck, alright, let me try this shit. So I was playing it. And then some random girl gets on. She was like, you want to go versus? So I was like, yeah, fuck it, let's go. I was like, I'm just letting you know I'm really injured. And I don't think I'll play right now. I played like halfway and I was like, fuck, no, my ass fucking hurts. I can't, like, right now. And like, I'm like fucking walking with holding my ass and shit. I'm like, fuck, that shit hurts. Dude, it was really bad, dude. I couldn't take shits, man. It was hard to push.
I've been to a couple of those parties where they have the little bull on them and shit.
But you never did a full fucking
settings,
dude.
I never even got onto that shit.
You should try it once at least. You gotta know my pain. That
one
shit
day.
fucking hurt, man. Like, oh my god. I never got on one ever again after that. Fuck that, dude. And it's crazy because, like, Brenda, my wife, her cousin setting up a whole, like, an electric bull company so they can rent it out and stuff like that.
Right.
It looks pretty cool. I was like, nah, but I don't want to fucking ride that shit because...
Bad experiences, huh?
I have fucking, like, PTSD and shit. I have flashbacks and shit. I'm like, nah, fuck. I was like, I already feel the hemorrhoid coming. Honestly, dude, that shit sucked, man. I shouldn't have done that Dance Dance Revolution. I feel like it came out more. Because I was jumping a lot, dude. So I feel like that jumping was just like... just coming out, man. That fucking full-on prolapse, man. I swear. That shit sucked.
Yeah.
Have you ever had one before?
Nah.
Dude, it fucking sucks, man. It's as bad as it sounds, man. But I don't think it's as bad as a fucking, like a kidney stone. Like pushing out a kidney stone. Fuck, dude. I can only imagine, dude. My dad used to get them a lot. And he was showing me they were all fucking spiky and shit. Like, how the fuck did that shit come out?
Hey, they're like little pebbles, huh? Like
yeah, but they're not. Some of them are spiky, dude. Like the one that my dad showed me, he had like blood still on it. I was like, fuck. Like, how the fuck did that shit come out of your penis hole? Like, what the fuck?
And for men, we have to pee that shit out, huh?
Like, I was like, did you like push it out? Like, you push it out, like, and it's like fucking stabbing all in the fucking penis hole and shit. Like,
I heard some bad stories about that, but.
Like,
I mean,
you
how do you
literally
prevent
have to,
one of those though? Like,
yeah, I don't know. Don't drink soda and drink or do anything like that. But it's too late for me, man. I already feel the kidney stone coming. No, but that shit fucking sucked. my cousin used to have one. It was so big they had to get like surgically like cut inside and shit with like lasers and shit. He's like, cause it was too big for it to go through. Cause if it did, it'd be like pushing out a baby. Like, damn, can you imagine that shit? Fuck, man. Have you ever had one, Kingston?
No? I heard a lot of bad stories about them, but it's like,
you know, the older you get, the more like
the more
them, man. You ready for that shit, man? When
I
get one, I'll take a picture. I'll send it to you. If my penis is still gonna be out too, coming out with it. Look at it. Look at it.
Yeah, I heard those are real painful. Fuck that.
Nah, man, I don't know, dude. I'm scared. Sometimes that's why I've been cutting soda. Like I haven't really been drinking soda lately. Like I drink one at work, but when I'm at home, I don't really drink soda that much. But lately, since we bought a fucking whole big ass pack of soda, you saw that shit?
Yeah.
I'm like, fuck, I'll just grab one. I'm like, oh man, I can already feel it, man. I'm scared. Like every time I go pee, like and it hurts, I'm like, oh man, I hope it isn't. I hope it isn't kidney stone.
To prevent that, it's just you have to drink a lot of water, huh?
Yeah, just drink water, and that sucks. I don't really drink that much water either. I should. Do you drink a lot of water when you're out there working? You do? Do you have like a whole fancy water bottle? Yeah, dude, you want to hear some shit? Oh my god. All right, so I went to Denver, Colorado. I drove out there. And like, we went staying at a hotel. And like, I had this fucking brand new water bottle that I just bought. And like, it had like LED lights in the bottom of it. And it had fucking speakers and shit so I could listen to it when I'm at work and shit. And like, we go to the fucking hotel. We stay in there. We come back. And a lot of our shit is fucking gone. Like, my water bottle's gone. My fucking money that I had in my drawer was gone. And I was like, I knew it was the fucking valet because they're the only people that grabbed my shit. Like, who else would go in valet? Like
only valet people.
Yeah, and then I told them, and like the fucking hotel people were like, "Oh, I don't know, they come from a third party." And I was like, "But you allow these people to bring your guests' cars in your building. How do you not have control of them? Like, it doesn't make any fucking sense." Like, there's something up here, man. That's fucking weird. I never got my cup back. That's the mail order of the story, man. That fucking sucked, dude. I like that cup.
Fuck the valet people from Denver.
Yeah, that's why I don't like Denver. But honestly, Denver was pretty cool, man. I really liked it out there. It was really nice. Like, other than that fucking part, it was pretty cool. I really want to go to that fucking museum out there, the one I told you about.
Yeah.
That shit it looks dope, man. The one out there is different than the one I showed you, man. That shit looks trippy as fuck. I want to go. I don't know. I just like fucking art shit. That's why I have the Van Gogh painting. You see it? You see it? Look at it. I turned it for you. It's dope, right? Get out of the camera. Fuck, man. I don't know how long we've been recording. There's a weird ass black bar right here for some reason. I have no idea why.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you if you could remove them. I'm trying to see myself, but
you trying to see yourself?
Yeah, it's all good though. Don't worry.
I don't know what's gonna put this fucking bar right here. I'll take it off right now. But anyways, anything else? As soon as it came out, is anything change?
When I got out, I thought I was gonna. I thought a lot was gonna change. I thought I was gonna lose my family, everything, but fortunately, I didn't. You know, so that's a good thing. I thought I was gonna lose my job, but good thing.
We got you, man.
I got it back.
Like, hey, man, he's a good worker.
Yeah, so.
We like him. Keep him. Everybody else likes to leave.
I mean, yeah, other than that, though, you know, I'm gonna spend Christmas out here, you know, and New Year's this year with my family. Last year I didn't get to spend it with them due to the judicial system, you know, so, but I'm glad I'm back out here now, so it's good, you know, I'm blessed, you know.
Good to be in a stable place.
Yeah, freedom. People don't understand their freedom until, you know, you have it, but...
Yeah, I mean, I am grateful for having that job right now. Like, I'm pretty good right now, but it's just sometimes, like...
It gets hectic, huh?
Oh, my God. I don't know, man. I'm like, you know what? I'm done. I'm going to work at McDonald's. No, fucking...
Yeah, no, see, the thing is, I never really had a fast food job, but
dude, I almost did, but I didn't because I keep on refusing to work at a fast food. I don't want to work at a fast food restaurant. Because I done that shit in high school. Like, when I was in high school, they had this, like, little, it was like a class where you like actually cook and everything.
Yeah.
And like.
Oh, economics.
Yeah. What do you remember? I did that.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. Okay, I was in that class. That class was fucking cool as fuck. And the people in there were really cool. I was really cool. But it was weird because like I was like the youngest one there, and everybody else were all seniors and shit. And like, but like everybody like was really cool with me. And I was usually like kind of quiet. I didn't know what to say to them, and then like I kind of started opening up, started talking to most of them. And then like I don't know. I remember I would just fucking cook my own food and be like, yeah, I paid for it, and I just fucking walk out with it and shit, and just eat it. And then I'll fucking hook up everybody for like with all the people I used to hang out with. Like I don't remember they used to hang on the little bench like a bunch of Mexican people. Yeah, those people. I used to like, hey, you guys want fucking food? I'm gonna go right now in my class and get some food. So I'll just walk in there and just fucking make something, walk out and like, oh fuck yeah, we just eat. Yeah, that was yeah. Yeah, we went to the same high school. That's crazy, isn't it? Like, what are the odds, dude?
Huh.
Like, honestly, like we could have known each other a lot longer, but we didn't.
True.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Me, I would never go to a fast food because I know how I get in the fast food, you know, like, and then I wouldn't want to deal with somebody like me being in the fucking, you know, oh, how can I take your order, this and that, like. People are dicks, you know. People are dicks when you go to a fucking fast food restaurant.
Some of them are, man. Honestly, yeah, I know what you mean.
Like when you want something, you want it now, and then, you know.
What the fuck is up with those fucking people?
Yeah.
Like, dude, just fucking take my order, but get it right this time. That's all I know. That's all I'm asking. Just get it fucking right. And if your fucking ice cream machine is working or not.
You have one job, right? But you decide to fuck it up.
Did you hear that fucking McDonald's is getting sued by the company that made the ice cream or some shit like that?
Because they're not using it?
Yeah, they're supposedly saying that it's shut down, but it's actually not shut down.
Yeah, people are just
They have like actual like documents saying like, okay, they're saying it was shut down, but it was actually running fine. So they actually had the paperwork, so now they're suing them. So now that's why a lot of ice cream machines work now, all of a sudden.
All of a sudden.
All of a sudden, man, because now every time I go get ice cream, I'm like, oh yeah, this shit fucking works now. I was like, great. About fucking time. Lazy asses.
Yeah, late
You
night.
just don't want to fucking clean it or some shit, man. I bet. I feel like it's just nothing but like lazy people, man. Honestly, I don't know. I can't do it. Because also I'm afraid of like the people that work there, and like I see them handling the food, and I'm just gonna be grossed out and never eat there again. I'd rather not know. Like if they spit in my food without me looking, I'm cool with that. I'm fine. I eat spit. It's the same thing as making out. What's the difference, man?
I don't know about that, but you're alright though. Well, what you don't know can't hurt you, you know?
Yeah. Fuck it. I feel like that fucking guy from Super Troopers. Like, does it look like spit to you? Fucking eat it still. Wait, would you eat it? If you knew there was spit in it, would you still eat it? I'll still eat it.
Hell no. But the thing is, like, how many people open up their shit and actually look at it? Like, because I know when I just go into the drive-thru, I'm just like, I'm hungry.
Yeah.
I just eat it, you know, fuck it. Then the late night munchies, you know, you just cruising through, you know, just fucking,
yeah, see, that's
you don't
the thing.
give a fuck, you know.
Yeah, that's why I want to keep it that way, like not knowing
yeah.
who handled my food. But if I know that certain people like that work in that industry, I'm like, I don't know, I don't want to eat there. I'll probably just start cooking. Stop being lazy.
Like, oh, I remember that guy at the drive-thru. He's a dick. He didn't like me, and I'm really ordering my food, you know. Like, fuck.
He's like, hey, didn't you work here? You're like, yeah. He's like, yeah, I remember you.
Drop the patty. My bad.
He's like, what? Someone's calling me in the back?
Huh?
He's like, you're the only one working. What the fuck are you talking about? Dude, like fucking in Jack in the Box, man, they only have like one person working and shit. Like,
and the food fucking comes out hella quick. It's like,
I know, man. Dude, I feel like they're all fucking like tweaking it in that shit, man, honestly. Because it's the only thing way they're still working that shit, honestly, man. Hey, they make a good fucking burger, I'm not gonna lie, though. Fuck.
Hey, they do. Shit.
Hey, they know how to fucking make those chicken tenders crispy, though, man. They leave it a little bit longer, I bet you they forget. They're like, oh shit, oh yeah, it looks good. Like, yeah, hell yeah, it's good. Nice and crispy.
The Jacks that we work at right there, close to the job.
Yeah.
Dude, I know my boy right there. He works right there. Shout out to the boy Daniel. That fool fucking, he's always hooking it up right there. But I notice he be in there sometimes by himself, you know, and like just probably like one other person, like sometimes, but
yeah,
like it will come out hella quick. I'm like, I already ordered it and it's already at the fucking thing, like.
Yeah, not gonna lie, man. Honestly, the Jack and Box, when you really need it, man, it's actually fucking, that shit's bomb, man.
Yeah.
They definitely fucking cook it good for nighttime. I don't know about daytime. I don't really eat it at daytime.
Yeah,
nighttime, They fucking hook it up, man. They're fucking good on that shit, man. You know, you've been there. Jack in the Box. I don't know, man. I got to a point where I got so fucking tired of Jack in the Box because that's all I ate every fucking day because it was the only thing open.
Yeah, it's the only thing open. Or
So
Del Taco.
Yeah, but I don't like Del Taco because
Del
that shit
Taco
gives me diarrhea.
Yeah, Del Taco.
Explosive diarrhea, man. It's not the good kind either. So it's the ones where you think it's a fart, but it's not.
Del Taco, I don't know.
That's why I
what's
don't
up with
trust
Del
the
Taco,
anymore
but
after that. Fuck that.
but like once in a while, like I'll be eating Jack in the Box too much. I'll be like, fuck it, let me check out Del Taco for a little bit. So I'll go there one time a week and then.
Yeah. They need something like, I don't know.
Shits all day.
Del Taco, man. Every time I eat it, but sometimes I'll eat it because I'll just be like, I'm tired of fucking Jack in the Box. I'm just gonna fucking Del Taco. And then I'll get it. I'm like, I regret it. Fucking regret. I'll be in the restroom.
30 minutes, I was just fucking blowing your fucking hearts out and shit.
Praying and I don't even believe in that shit, man. Like, fuck. I don't know what else to do. Oh, man. Dude, have you ever had, diarrhea? Diarrhea to where it's, completely liquid?
Oh, yeah, many times. Hell yeah.
Have you ever thought about, oh, that's how it feels like to pee like a girl?
Never thought about that, but now that you're saying that.
Is that how it feels? I mean, minus the burning, though, but, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. Yeah, minus the burning.
They're just saying, because, I don't know, that's what I would imagine. Cause, as my wife, she's, kind of less chunky, maybe.
Oh, less chunky.
I was like, but if it's pure liquefied, just pure liquid. You know, have you ever had where it's just, completely, liquid? Diarrhea?
Yeah.
Like that.
Yeah, I do know what you're talking about.
Is that how it feels like to be like a girl? You just sit
Probably.
That's what I'm saying without the burning though, because that sometimes
that
shit comes out burning as fuck, dude. Hell yeah, man. Did you ever had that, Adrian? Diarrhea, it's just liquefied like that? Do you ever wonder that though? Or am I the only one? Am I the only one? Yeah. I
think so.
Yeah. I don't know, man. That's just how my brain works, I guess. I don't know. I like to ask random questions like that. But it's questions that no one can fucking answer, man. Honestly, no one can ever answer me certain questions. One time, oh my god, we used to have these Mormons that used to come to our house sometimes. And I go ask them certain questions, and they would never give me, a clear answer. Oh, just read the book, or come to the church and you'll understand more. But I'm no, I just want you to tell me, man. Why
you seem
can't
to have all the answers, huh?
Yeah,
why can't you tell me?
Why can't you just tell me? How the fuck are you guys,
Hey, Mormons come right here, though?
No, not here. When I used to live in Vegas, they used to have a lot in Vegas, dude.
Yeah?
They fucking run out there, man, I swear.
They have their own little hut out there.
Yeah, seriously, they have that little cult out there. No, I used to hang out with some of these Mormons. They were really cool, though. They weren't like the other people that were really pushy and shit like that. They'll come, they'll talk to us normally and shit like that. And they were really cool. And the thing that sucks, man, what's crazy? He was the best fucking Mormon people that used to come to our house. He used to just come over, just kind of hang out and talk to us, but not really talk about too much about the Bible. I mean, he would every once in a while, and I'll ask him a question, and he'll answer it, actually answer. He's like, I don't really know the answer to that, but I can, I'll find out for you and shit like that.
Yeah.
And he was really cool. And then after he was done with his mission, dude, he got into a car crash.
What the fuck?
And he died, and I was like, dude, that guy was the fucking he was one of the best fucking missionary guys that ever came to my house. Cause he didn't really push that shit onto me. He didn't really do any of that stuff to me. He was just he would understand. Okay, I get it. You want to believe however you he'll answer my question. But that shit sucks, dude. So I have a fucking theory that they fucking got him because he was hanging out with me too much, man. He was the only cool one there, man. He was the one that kind of understood because he would ask questions too. He's like, I don't understand either. He would ask questions too. He would understand what I where I'm coming from.
My question is for instance, the Mormons, whatever, they come to our doors and shit.
Yeah.
Is whatever they're teaching you that good? Where you're gonna fucking go to every block and knock on their door and ask oh, come check it out, this and that.
Well, it's part of the Mormon. I don't know if you ever read it.
No, I'm not into that.
Okay, so I read it. All right, so pretty much they have this thing where they want to be one whole
unity.
Yeah, pretty much, so that we're all together, so that we all in alignment to the next life together. But we can't do it until we're all together. So that's why they have missions. That's what they call it, missions. When they go out, they have to keep on recruiting more people. That's just the thing.
Also, that's their goal is to push missions.
And how is it not human trafficking? I have no idea.
Yeah,
like, honestly, I don't know, but like, because I did say that to you. I was like, is that kind of like human trafficking? Like, honestly, like if you think about it, you're just bringing in people and you're just recruiting more people,
spreading more people to get more people in.
Yeah, like I don't know. To me, I don't know. Like but like I don't mean to say it in a mean way to people, like to them, because some of the other people that I told them that same question, they're like, no, it's not the same thing. I was like, no, but like it sounds
the same.
It
Exact same.
sounds like it, man. Like I'm not trying to like offend you or anything. Yeah, because I got kicked out of the Catholic church one time. Well, actually, I got banned from the Catholic church.
What?
Yeah, I was going to catechism school, the one out there in the fucking 7th Street.
Mm-hmm.
I got kicked out. Me and my brother.
For what?
Yeah, like fucking, I don't know, man. That fucking priest guy, man, I didn't like that guy. That guy was way too touchy with everybody, man. I didn't like it. Like, he would rub his hand on my back, and I'm like, dude, no. What the fuck? Like, I don't like that, man. Like, but he would do that to all the kids and shit. Like, I don't like the way how touchy he was to everybody and stuff. And I felt weird, and I didn't like it. So I was like, and I just thought it was weird, and no one thought it was weird. So I was like, am I the only one here? Like, this is kind of weird, no? Like,
yeah, like
touching them way
that,
too much.
That
like,
brings up another thing is like, all these churches and this and that is like, a lot of shit goes on behind the doors. Where like, we don't
and
really
then
know about,
when I got older, I started hearing like a lot of claims about that shit. And that's when I was like, okay, I was like, well, that makes sense why that guy was
exactly, you know.
But I don't know if that guy actually did anything. I really don't remember because they kicked me out because I wore a shirt.
Yeah.
It was a Slipknot shirt. It said, if you're 5'5", I'm 6'6". And then I refused to take off the shirt, so they're like, oh, just don't come back. I was like, all right, I'm cool with that. I told my mom, and my mom was mad.
Me, I'm the type of person who's like, yeah, you know, whatever. My family believes in what they believe in, and I feel like you shouldn't have to go to a certain like sanction where everybody just believes what they believe in, but it's like
religion is crazy as like.
I feel like no. This is what I feel like. I feel like a lot of people out there in the world, they just do it for like the outside point of view, like for people who be like, oh, you know, you go to church, you know, like you're a good person, you know, but it's like. It shouldn't be like that. It should be like your inner self. Like, if you know you're good and holy, whatever, then that's cool. But a lot of people, and correct me if I'm wrong, like, they just do it for, like, other people could look at them, you know, as a certain way. Like, oh, yeah. I go to church, you know, and, like, people look at him like, oh, you know, he's a good guy. He goes to church, you know. It's like, but in all reality, he's not a good guy. He's sinning half the time that he's not there at church, you know. It's like, I seen a lot of this shit, you know. It's like,
yeah, you know what I was telling I was talking to some Christian people, and I was telling them, I was like, hey, didn't Jeffrey Dahmer become Christian when he was in jail? And I was like, does that mean he still goes to heaven because he converted to Christianity?
and that's what a lot of people do.
But will that work though? Like, he's done so much bad things, and all of a sudden you're like, you know what? I feel like going to the Lord God and.
I mean, in their eyes, they probably be
and
like,
then they repent and
you
you get baptized and shit like that. And like, when you get baptized, isn't that when you get like reincarnated or whatever the fuck it is? Or I don't know. But like, if he did that, would he still go to heaven though after? Because now he's.
And this is another topic I'd like to bring up too, because I was in jail too, and I noticed when I'm in jail, I dealt with a lot of people. They're in a position that they're in, and it's like everybody wants to convert to God, you know, like, oh, please help me out of this situation, but like, you weren't doing that before, you know, you were fucking up in the streets, and like, all of a sudden, you're in a bad position, and
now you want to like convert, like,
you know what I mean?
Does that still count though? Will they still go to heaven for that though? Like,
I mean, it's like, I feel like it shouldn't count because like, you're not really holy, you're just.
But you don't have to say to it.
No, I don't. Yeah, you're right. You know, I don't. But it's like.
You're like, yeah, you're cool. You can be.
But like, that shit, it just like never sat right with me. It's like. Bro, you fucked up. You know you killed this person, and now you're in jail, and you want to like go to God, like, bro.
Yeah, you just want to fucking like, it's okay.
What's wrong with you, bro? Like, you should have kept that same energy when you're on the outside, you know. And like, all of a sudden you get locked up, and you're facing these so many years. You're like, oh yeah, I think I want to go to God now, you know. Like, I don't know.
I don't know, man. I don't know how that works, but I don't understand why there's so many damn religions. Like, why is there so many? Like, why? And then all of them are like. Saying like they're the right ones, because I remember I went to this Catholic church one time, And like, cause that's why I grew up. I grew up Catholic and everything. And like, I went to the Catholic church. I forgot what it was for. I think it was for like a quinceañera or some shit like that. But I don't remember. But like, the priest that was there was like fucking. I don't know. He was like talking some weird shit. And he was talking in Spanish. And I knew what he was saying. He was like, "Oh, all these other religions are just asking for attention. We're the real religion. They're all just fake." I was like, why is he saying this at a fucking quinceañera? Like, what the fuck is going on? And like, I was looking at my wife and I was like, what the fuck is this guy talking about? Like, why is he saying this? Does he have to, like, put this in his fucking prayers and shit? Like, it doesn't make any sense. Like, that has nothing to do with, like, what's going on or, like, or anything with God or anything. Like, who cares if there's other religions? Focus on your own religion.
Yeah.
Like, why does it matter that all the other religions are fake and they're just asking for attention? Like, I feel like that comment was, like, unnecessary for a priest, honestly. But I don't know. I'm not a priest. I don't know what the limit is out there.
I mean,
I don't trust them.
you neither.
Well, not all. I mean, some of them are pretty cool. You know, I've met some pretty cool priests, but, like, I don't know, man.
A lot of them just want money, you know, and then, like, that's what basically church is based on. But like, they're just based on like the money, and then, yeah, you know, you believe them, whatever. It's like,
Do we like? Is it the churches? Do they get paid off our taxes?
yeah, bro. The people that own the church, bro, they have like.
I know, because sometimes I see the priests out here in fucking Hesperia and shit. Like
Yes.
that guy that's out there, that priest, with the fucking Bentley and shit. I was like, what the fuck?
How the fuck you driving that and you're preaching all this and that? Like, dude,
Yeah.
and
And then he passed around the tray for more money.
everybody like.
I don't know, man. I'm not trying to disrespect these people,
all like the-
religion or anything like that. But it's just
the lower income people, they come in and like,
Yeah,
pass
but-
around the basket, like, but
Like-
you already have all the money you need. Like, what the fuck you still need this money for?
and
So
I just don't. I just say that like some of these people are like so deep into this religion that they just don't even see it. Like I don't know, man. It just doesn't make any sense to me. I like to do researches and like look up,
Progression
things,
back, I mean,
and I like to fucking question things. But I don't know, man. You got any comments about religion, man? No? Are you Catholic? You Catholic? You still Catholic?
Yeah, I'm still Catholic.
Do you like being Catholic? Yeah? Do you still go to church and everything still though? Or you don't really like a diehard Catholic person? Or you just
At this point, I'm almost becoming atheist.
almost?
Yeah.
Dude, honestly, okay, like this is my ideal about, okay, like I'm not really completely atheist. I feel like there is like a higher power, but the higher power is not what we think.
I just feel like some people want to believe in something.
Yeah.
Because no one knows what's next. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But like, I don't
That's
understand.
like their comfort. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and like I just don't understand, like for like, cause the Catholics that deal with the fucking the priest or the Pope, is it Catholic? Yeah. Okay, so like, how is it like that he's like a higher being, and then someone's like lower than him after that, and then they're the only ones that can communicate with him. Like, how is it? How do they pick those people? Like, why is he the chosen one? Doesn't he really make any? He's just picked. I see. I don't understand that. It doesn't make any sense to me.
Never looked into it too much of the history, honestly.
Let me see if this guy knows. Hey man, we're talking about the Pope, man.
oh, the Pope.
Yeah. Okay. So
What about him?
like, all right. So he's supposed to be like a communicator to God, or what is the Pope's job? Honestly, like I really don't understand. I never really paid
It's been a
attention.
while.
Do you know what his job is? Does he communicate with God or something?
I think
I
he's
heard
the
that-
one who can communicate with
Like
God.
the
Yeah.
messenger, huh?
But like,
the messenger.
Yeah.
For God?
how do we know? Like, I'm not trying to be like a dick and say like show proof or something like that. Like, I gotta find something, man. Like, there's gotta be some. Like, how are we supposed to believe? Like,
This guy, the fucking
Yeah.
gets walked around on a fucking like those fucking foreman thing, and like you're riding in a limo and this and that. Like, dude, who the fuck gave you this job, bro?
Yeah, no, right? And like that's what I'm saying. Like, who's paying for all that? Like, honestly, who's paying for all that? Like, there's gotta be that shit's not fucking cheap, man. He's over fucking in a little bubble and shit.
Yeah.
Becoming like I see that's the only thing I don't understand. Like, why do they need all this fucking money? Like before time, then all this money and all this religion happened. There was like supposedly cavemen and shit like that. Were there religion then? Like when we were
No.
cavemen? Like
No.
that's why I don't understand. Like I don't know. I had this one theory, but I kind of want to save it. But I'm kind of already fucked up already, so I'm probably gonna say it anyways. All right, man. So think about this, man. What if we are the aliens for this planet. We're not even supposed to be in this planet. Think about it. And then, like, eventually, the original caveman form, that's how we originally looked, but we started evolving because we were in this planet. And that's the way we look right now, is because we keep on evolving. And even the older we're getting, the more, like, we're more evolving even more. Like, younger people are looking fucking older now. Like, it's fucking crazy. Like, what the fuck? And, like, I don't know, man. It's getting crazy. Like, what if the whole, everybody's saying, like, the whole meteors killed all the dinosaurs? What if those meteors were actually just, like, fucking spaceship that were our ancestors landing here and just wiped out all the fucking dinosaurs because they were too big to live in the planet for both of us?
Yeah, like, I have a lot, yeah.
Have you ever thought about that?
Alright, how the fuck are all these meteors gonna kill all those dinosaurs that were
That's what I'm saying.
That makes
like,
no sense.
It doesn't make any sense. Like, how the world, it hits, what, 2 spots or something like that?
Yeah.
How is that gonna hit the whole fucking planet? Like, how is that gonna, there's gotta be something, man. Like, it doesn't make any sense. Like, but that's what I'm saying. Like, what if we are here just to, like, do research, and all the people that are, like, were in control then are still in control, but, like, in the underground, and actually started separating people, and that's why they started creating different religions in different countries to separate us, because the closer we get together, the more intelligent we get.
Yeah.
That's why they created the fucking UN.
It's because, like...
Right? I don't know, man. I'm kind of fucked up right now, so I'm just talking shit.
I am too, but it's like, do you even think dinosaurs are real? Like, honestly.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. Like, it doesn't make any sense.
Are dinosaurs even real? Like...
I mean, they have fucking
the
evidence.
Bones, but yeah, the
like
bones, but it's like, how do we know that, like...
Is time real?
Right? Is time real?
Yeah, like, I feel like they're just doing this shit, so, like, we think that it is real. Like, they want us to believe what they want. Like, like... Because none of us, we can't really say that dinosaurs are real because we never lived at that time. Like, yeah. What if they're not even fucking real?
Dude, we didn't even fucking live in that back then. Like,
yeah.
How is the people that look like us have different shaped heads and different shaped bodies? It just doesn't make any sense to me. Like, that's how I'm trying to figure out, like, put puzzles together in my head. I don't know. Maybe it's just me, like, overthinking shit, but I've always had this, like, theory in my head. Like, what if we weren't even supposed to be on this fucking planet? And that's why this planet is dying. We're just here to collect resources and just hop into a different planet.
Yeah.
And then they keep all the smart people, and then they just fucking populate, and then they just get dumb people into it until they start getting a little bit more educated and self-aware about the
surroundings. To me, honestly, like, dinosaurs are fake. They're just trying to, like...
They're fake?
They're fake.
Dude, then what do you call Jurassic Park? No.
It's a movie. That's a movie, like...
It is a good movie, man.
It is a good movie, but, like, they could show us bones and shit. It's like, okay.
But they digged it up. How do you explain them randomly just digging it up, though?
That is true, but what if that's what they want us to think? Like, why do they want dinosaurs?
But why would they plan it in the first place?
Yeah, you're right. But
so what would be the deal of them planning in the first place? Like, what would be a theory for that? Like, why would they do it in the first place? I mean, why would it be in different countries and not, like, a lot of the countries here? I feel, like, this is what my thing is. I have a feeling, okay, so I remember my whole theory about, like, us, the people that originally landed here, the aliens, our ancestors and stuff that landed here. What if they started creating, like, the actual real government shit, and, like, they started separating people, and, like, but those people are still in charge, but off of their fall-offs, because they can't really live forever. They're fucking humans like us. They had to evolve eventually, so they just take their fall-offs, so they keep a certain group of people that we don't know hidden. I don't know, man. I'm just saying, like, think about it. Like, it makes sense, right? And then you just separate them with these different countries, but they're all still in charge. They're just in different countries. And then depending on where country they were from is why they started evolving a certain different way. See, that's why, like, you go to, like, Africa and they evolve to a certain way because of the certain, like, sun and stuff like that. You go to China, they evolve to a certain way because that's
That's a real interesting topic. It's
like that, but that's just me just thinking, like, what, like, that could be possible.
It could.
Like, honestly, like, and then that, but they're still in control. Like, think about it. Like, they're still there. They're still in control. But, like, the whole war and all this shit is going on. Like I feel like they're just distraction for a better thing in the future. I don't know, man. I'm faded, man.
No, me too. But all right. So you know how they say animals are extinct. You know, some animals are getting extinct.
Like the dodo bird.
Yeah, but it's like.
But are they extinct? But like, cause yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like, how do we really know that they're getting extinct? Like,
and there's still like animals that we haven't even discovered in the ocean, man. We haven't even gone down deep into the fucking ocean. There's a lot of shit.
There's like what over like, I think they said like 50% of the ocean that we still haven't discovered yet. Like,
yeah, there's still a lot of the ocean we haven't fucking discovered or anything, man. Like you don't know what's down there, man. The Loch Ness monster, maybe it's fucking real. You don't know.
We don't even have that enough technology for we could go deep down into
the last
there.
one they had, you could barely see something. The last thing they seen was like a shadow of like a big ass fucking a thing. I don't know what it was, but like it was just like
some megalodon type shit.
But they couldn't see it because the camera was like all fucked up still because the pressure down there. Like it has to be something big and like thick for it to like survive down there.
All right, this brings up another topic. Do you believe that someone went to the moon? Fuck.
Okay, so I feel like
the
theory. Original or like right now?
Like the original. Like you think that someone actually went to the moon, and we discovered the moon, that there's actually.
We didn't discover the moon. The Russia did it first.
That's what I'm saying. Like do you believe that?
I feel like the original one, I feel like they did plan it and faked it, but they wanted to do it so that way they can actually like say they did it first, and then afterwards they really did launch it, and then they actually got footage, but they're trying to say like, oh yeah, this is original as well.
Yeah.
But there's like you can see slight differences and shit like that.
Yeah, heck yeah.
And like, cause you can see like the actual footage and shit like that, and you see the original, you're like, okay, this doesn't make any fucking sense. But like, I don't know, man. I that's what I think though. I feel like they probably just faked the footage just to fucking impress Russia. Like, yeah, fuck you, Russia, we did it too.
Yeah.
Like, you know, just to compete, pretty much. I feel like this country is just nothing but competing anyway. So that's all they want to do is compete with other countries. But they're not competing in the best ways, man. Because you know, in fucking Germany, you're permitted to have the weekends off depending on the job, and you're supposed to only have like a week off of vacation or 2 weeks off of vacation a year.
What?
Yeah, and you're permitted to have it. You cannot have like you can't just like no, I can't take it. You're like no, you need to take it. Like you have to. Can you imagine that shit? I wish I had that shit. Like what the fuck?
Bro.
Like we're over here talking shit. Everybody over here talking shit about all these other countries and shit. But yeah, some of the laws over there are way better. I mean, there's some laws over there that's fucked up. Like you know, freedom of speech over there, you can't have that. I mean, we still can't have it here.
You get canceled.
Yeah, right.
You get canceled over here.
That's why. Remember I told you the words that you can't say. I literally told him every single word that he can't say on this podcast.
Or you get canceled.
Yeah,
but then it's like they push freedom of speech, but it's like we don't really have freedom of speech because.
No, especially now, like everybody's making it to where like everything's super sensitive now. You can't like say certain things. Like comedians are losing their jobs because of this shit.
Yeah.
Like you can't say anything. You can't joke about nothing because then people get offended and they start crying and shit. Like what the fuck? That's stupid. I can't, man. Like I mean, you know me. I'll just speak my mind. I'll just say certain things, but I don't mean it sometimes.
Yeah, like we live in 2022. It's like people. What are you guys still doing? Like.
Yeah, why are you guys still like making it seem like it's like just get over with, man? We get who you are. We don't care.
We understand your concept, though.
But you're not gonna change how I am.
Yeah.
For your fucking benefit, like I don't care. Like you want to turn into a girl, that's fine. It's good, whatever. It's great. But like I don't know.
Push that onto the whole.
Yeah, like not everybody has to follow you.
Yeah.
Like, not everybody has to praise you. Okay, that's your fucking business. You fucking deal with it. Right? When are you gonna get your sex change? No. Oh shit. No. But yeah, I had a friend that was actually turning transgender, and he was asking me, he's like, "Hey, do you think it's okay?" I was like, "Dude, I don't care, man. Like, that's your life. You do whatever you want to do. That's who you want to be. That's what you want to be. I was like, but I'm still gonna call you dude, and I'm gonna still call you a man. He's like, oh, you're a fucking asshole, man. I was like, dude, I don't care because I know who you were. I'm not gonna like
change my whole perspective on yourself.
I was like, you're a cool guy still. Like, even though you're gonna change and get the whole operation and everything done. I haven't talked to him since then because after he did it, he just kind of cut me off. So I think he might have got really offended at what I said. But I was just being honest with him. I was like, dude, like, I don't care, man. That's your deal, man. Like, I'm still gonna call you a dude, and like, you know, because you're still like, I used to play games with him and shit like that. And I was like doing that, and then he just cut me off.
Like, I want to know, like, what year did it happen where, like, people could just fucking start, like, thinking that they're not, like, a male or female. Like, they're just, like, on some other shit. Like, oh, I'm this and that. Like,
see, my deal is, like, I don't know. Well, I feel like they're normalizing it now. I feel like they've always been around, but they've always been secretly.
Yeah, it's secretly, but now it's not secretly.
Yeah,
it's like,
I guess they want to just be known now, but they're just being a little bit obnoxious about it, honestly. Like, they're just being, okay, we get you. Yeah, you do you, boo-boo. That's all that matters. It's fucking, who cares what everybody else says. Just do what you want to do. People are going to talk shit no matter what. Like, who cares?
Yeah, it's just life. Like,
just live your own fucking life. Who cares what other people say? I mean, people talk shit about me all the time, and I'm just like, yeah, I don't care. I'm living my own life. I masturbate when I want to masturbate. Right? I pick when I want to.
Yeah.
See, that's the thing, man. Like, people are just worried about what other people say. And, like, I get it, man. And people want approval from other people. And, like, I got to a point where I just said, fuck it. I don't care about anybody. And I just left. And I left everybody. I left my whole family members. I cut everybody off. I was just like, fuck that. I'm just gonna start fresh, start new. And, it was the best thing I probably did, honestly. Because if I didn't, man, I probably wouldn't have a podcast. I probably wouldn't even have a house here or anything else. Like, I don't know, man. I don't know where direction I would have went to, man. I probably would end up with, like, some of my family members that I don't want to talk about. But yeah. And then, like, when I was separated and I was seeing all those things that was going on, like, when I was out there and seeing all those things that were happening to some of my family members, I was like, fuck, dude, that sucks. Like, I tried helping them and, like, they didn't want the help. So I was like, you know what, fuck it. I'm just going to cut them all off and just stay out here. It was fucking great, man. I had no fucking stress or anything, man. I wasn't stressing out or anything. I had a full set of hair. I don't know what happened now. Yeah.
What I learned, you can't help somebody that doesn't want to help himself, you know?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I've tried helping out too many damn people, man.
It's impossible.
It's alright. You know, they didn't want to take my advice or anything. They just did their own thing and they fucked them over. So I'm like, well, that's your fault, man. Tried helping.
Should have listened to him.
Yeah. It was whatever. I mean, I'll give them advice and shit. I'll tell them, like, and it sucks. It's like, they give me fucking the most craziest story, of their life. I'm like, I don't know, I've never been through that, so I don't know what the fuck to tell you, man. Like, sometimes, my cousin, he would tell me, like, some fucking crazy shit that he did and everything. He's like, I don't know what to do. And, like, he was hitting, like, the pookie and shit like that. And he was like, you know, I've been hitting this shit and I've been doing some weird ass fucking
getting me
things.
Nowhere.
Yeah, and I was like, dude, like, I don't know how to help you, man. I'm not on that shit. I'm not fucking tripping out or anything, like. And then, like, he was like, oh, I don't know, man. You just don't care. And I was like, dude, I do care. I just don't know how to help you, man. Go to a fucking
rehab
and fucking take care of yourself, dude. He's like, nah, I don't need that shit. And I'm like, all right, man, whatever. But then we got into a fight, and I never talked to him again. And he just went downhill from there, like a real fight. Like, we almost fucking went down in the freeway. But it's alright, man. You know, it's all in the past. You know, he wasn't in the right state of mind. I understand that. Right now, from what I heard, he is in a rehab or something. He's getting help. But yeah, he really spiraled badly. It sucks because I grew up with him and just seeing him going in a bad path. I was just like, fuck, you know.
Trying to do the best for him.
Yeah, like, I mean, I wanted to help him. He wasn't really trying to help himself, so I can't really fucking do much. And it sucks. You know, all you can do is just watch. And just. But I was in Vegas a lot of the time when that was going down and shit. But after that, yeah, nah. Not anymore, man. I stopped helping my family members. Some of them, not all of them. You can't do it anymore, man.
It's hard.
Yeah. Sometimes you just gotta be a dick. Been in the right way. But yeah, I can't help it, man. And it's not that I don't even mean to be a dick to people. I'll say certain things to certain people, and I'll just say it just to like tell them like that's what I feel, man. Like you guys quit it with your shit. Like honestly, you know, just take it the wrong way, and I'm like, I don't know how else to tell you, man. That's all good. Does anybody ever run to you for advice?
Yeah, but me, I'm the type of person where like, cause I have an older brother, you know, and like his advice, it might be good advice, but it's not the advice that I'm looking for. You know, like,
is he going to a strip club?
No,
No.
he has his whole life together, you know, but it's like being young, like me, and like at the age I'm at, you're like, you don't want to listen to really nobody, you know, you just want to figure out, I want to figure out life on my own, you know, so I could experience it. And
I get you.
And I'll be older and be like, damn.
I give the worst advice, so no one ever can come up to me for fucking advice. So I give the worst, because I really don't know what to say. Like, sometimes, like, depending on the situation, too, man. Like, yeah, it's hard, man. You gotta find those right people that know how to give advices, because I don't. Because I mean, when it comes back to, like, fucking with Andrew Tate, like, he does give some good advice on certain things, but then, like, most of the time he just starts being a dick about certain things. But that's the only really thing, man, honestly. Got anything you want to bring up? Did you see anything crazy on your trip? Any crazy? Any gunpoints? Any shootings? Any hookers? Wait, hold on. Is there hookers like on the trains and stuff like that? Or like what kind of trains is it? It's just like cargos or it's just like
it's like it's a rail grinder. I don't know how to explain it.
So it just grinds a rail?
Every time pretty much.
Oh, so it smoothens out the rail? Oh, that's what you do.
Resurfaces the rail.
Oh, okay, I get you. And you just go to the sections and stuff like that? Oh, okay, I thought you were...
We just grind miles and miles.
You haven't seen any dead bodies on the side or anything? Or you don't really look?
Animals split in half.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Damn.
A deer jumped in front of the train.
Fuck.
Right
I
over
almost hit a train on a truck that's on a high road vehicle, basically that's on the tracks.
Yeah.
I almost hit a deer. He was running alongside me, jumped right in front, touched the brakes a little bit. He barely made it.
Fuck. That's crazy.
My supervisor one time told me on the radio, "Hey, get inside. There's a guy aiming a bow and arrow at the train."
What the fuck? Fucking bow and arrow? Like, out of all the weapons.
And in West Virginia.
Fucking playing Laura Croft and shit.
We're like up in the mountains in West Virginia.
Damn.
So it's just...
The guy with a bow though. Was it like a crossbow or was it actual fucking physical
know.
bow and shit?
I didn't see it. He
That's
just called me
crazy.
he saw him. He called me on the radio because I was in the middle of the train.
Yeah.
He said, "Hey, get inside one of the rooms." You know, I was like, okay. And he told me after. I was like, "Oh shit." Pretty much it.
That's fucking crazy. Do you imagine like the fucking wind up time that you have to hit the next person? Well, then don't move. God damn, that'd be fucking crazy.
Some weird people out in West Virginia.
Man, there's weird people in general, man. Honestly, like all over the fucking world. Like
West Virginia. If you've been to West Virginia, this shit's trippy, man. I'm telling you.
But it's like its own fucking country.
Yeah, pretty much, man.
I believe that shit.
Stories that the guys tell me when they've been through like the towns and shit.
Yeah.
It's like a whole nother fucking world, man. It's weird. Some weird people out there.
I believe it. Man. It's just like different, like how different states is just different, like culture and shit. Like they all have
everyone's different. You stand out. I look different. I go to different states.
Wait, what do you mean I stand out? What are you trying to say?
You're just different compared to there's certain, I guess you could say, styles in different states, but definitely.
Like each state has like their own like.
Yeah, like if you go to, let's say, like northern Minnesota, somewhere where they.
No, you're not from there.
They'll be like, yeah, you're not from here, man.
Yeah. That's like the main reason why I want to travel is because you see like different cultures and
different styles and stuff.
Styles, you know, like something that we're not.
What is the best style you saw so far?
Like in what state?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. What do you mean, like for women, for men?
For men, they're like, I would fucking rock that shit. They involve a turtleneck.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I go around. A lot of people are just more proper. I guess you could say. I don't know how to explain that. Damn, I don't know.
No.
Neutral colors, especially in the northern states.
Really?
A lot of neutral colors.
So it's just nothing but black and gray and.
Pretty much.
Fuck.
Yeah.
I would stand out a lot because I wear a lot of colors. I do.
Strange. They have an accent out there too.
Yeah, I wonder how their accents built. Do you ever wonder?
Slightly from Canada, and as it works its way down.
Oh, so they have like the Canadian accent and stuff.
Slightly, it goes away. They replace a lot of the
So
words.
do they say a talking about? What are you talking about?
Like an old lady, like oh yeah, hey, come on.
Yeah.
It's just like I don't know how to explain. Like you ever seen a old lady on the TV? You know, kind of like from like she's from Minnesota. You ever seen Fargo, the TV show Fargo?
Yeah.
The people right there, they're from Minnesota, right?
Yeah.
Exactly like
Sounds
that.
like that.
Exactly.
But it's just everybody.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah. And then you could tell, because like as you go further north, like from Canada, like they have French, like mixed with their language, and then it slowly goes to English, and then there's like a whole accent, I guess you could say, just being born.
Yeah.
You know that?
What's the best food from anywhere?
Yeah. I had
Do you eat out or do you eat like?
that's all I eat.
You eat
I
out.
live in hotels.
Oh yeah. Is there any like the best food that you ever had like out that was different that was from not
I
from
mean,
here?
there's definitely other restaurants that I've been to in other states that are pretty bomb.
Yeah.
But they're just small, like regular. I'm not explaining regular, but I definitely tried to see like crawfish for the first time in Louisiana. That
Really?
was pretty bomb.
It's all fresh out there, huh?
Hell yeah.
Louisiana.
They were alive.
Did you
They
get
boiled them as we ordered.
What?
And then they give them to you, and they're big as fuck. They look creepy
They
as
put
shit.
it in the
too.
bags and everything too, or what?
No, well, I mean, I ordered at a restaurant, but
Oh,
you
okay.
buy them if you buy them to take home, they'll give you a live, in a big ass bag.
Oh, you just make it at home, huh?
Yeah, pretty much. You take 'em.
Fresh.
It doesn't take that long to cook, but man, when I tried it that first time, every weekend I tell my cook, hey, we're gonna go get some crawfish. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Every time I get over there.
But once we got further north, it's just like nah. They just tell me the guys that are from the south, they're like, nah, it's not good up here. So I'll take your word for it.
Cause I think that's what I want to try to do. Is like try different fucking restaurants that are really good in different countries.
I definitely. Well,
My country's
as
not
far as
states.
different countries,
Yeah,
different states is pretty good.
Cause that's what I used to do when I used to go to Disneyland. I would just go there for the food. I wouldn't even go for the ride, honestly. Like one year when I went for Disneyland, I spent around like $2,000 on fucking food.
Damn.
Just for 2 days. One day in California and one day in Disneyland. I spent a lot of fucking money. But the food was bomb, man. Every food that I got. And like I'm a picky eater too. But most of the food that I got there was like fucking bomb as fuck, dude. I was like, god damn. But they only do it like once a year. No?
Never?
We gotta take you, man. Dude, why don't you go, man? Like on your day off or something, just fucking go. Just go there for the food, honestly.
Yeah, I'm gonna go by myself. Okay.
Yeah, dude, honestly, just go and just get the fucking food thing. Just go there for the food, honestly. It's fucking bomb.
Hey, Disneyland is a different experience.
Yeah,
Yeah, go. It's gonna have to be.
We'll take you someday,
somewhere.
man. If I ever have a day off, we'll take you.
Grown ass fucking man. I'm going to Disney.
It's gotta be on the
I'll
weekday.
put you
where
on that.
It's gonna be on the weekday where it's not busy though. We'll take you, man.
Okay.
I like to go there. I just go there for the food, dude, honestly. Food is bomb.
So
I went to the
tickets
council.
are expensive, so that's usually why I don't go.
Yeah, they are expensive. My fucking
Ridiculous
I have a
expensive.
friend that has fucking the season pass. I was like, why? But they go a lot. They go at least like maybe like twice a month, maybe 3 times a month.
Yeah.
I was like, fuck.
Well, you never met my cousin Manny, man.
Nah. Wait, maybe I
Could
don't
have
know.
Manny. Could have sworn you did.
Maybe I have no idea.
I could have sworn you did. Well, him and his lady, they go to Disneyland all the time. They got season pass to Disneyland, Six Flags. Damn, what the fuck?
I don't
A lot
know,
of
man.
people go to Disneyland. Though.
Yeah, if I would do it, I'd just go for the food, honestly. I don't even go for the rides anymore. Like, I mean, I've done them, I've read them. It's the same thing over and over. So, but the food is always different. That's why.
They're always changing it.
Yeah, every year. Like this, right now, this year they got like a shitload of new food, and they have this thing where you like buy and like you get like a little tag, and you'll get like a free dish at different restaurants wherever you want to go. And it's like 6 of them. I was like, fuck yeah, I'm broke. Can't do it right now. I was thinking about going to fucking downtown Disney and going to eat there. Probably like on Monday or something. Downtown Disney. Because you're gonna pay to go there.
I didn't know that. I didn't know what that is.
Downtown Disney. It's the little shop way that's like right next to Disneyland. Like,
Never buy a Disneyland.
no, you never did? Okay, so when you go in, there's like 3 paths. One path leads to Disneyland, another path goes to California Adventure, and then another path leads to downtown Disney. So
is it like Universal where it has like a whole store?
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah.
And then you go into.
You like the Universal Studio Walk, the area right there?
Yeah.
That shit dope as hell.
Yeah, kind of a little bit, but the.
Somewhat, I'm not saying the same, but like that general.
Yeah, it's like that. Where you can just walk in right there. It's free for the fucking downtown Disney. Where you walk right there, it's free right there. They got the fucking Lego store. I was thinking about getting that the Hogwarts Lego set and set it up. I don't know where to put it though. It's just huge. Have you seen it?
No.
It's fucking huge. It's a Lego set for the Hogwarts.
That's pretty.
Oh no, I've never seen it.
Dude, this shit looks dope. I was thinking about it. I was like, that shit's gonna take a long time. It's gonna be big. I don't know where to put it. Then my dog's gonna jump on it, fucking break it, and I'm gonna punch the shit out of it.
The only reason I wanted to go to Universal was to go to that Harry Potter thing that was going on.
Dude, I've been wanting to go. I still haven't went.
Really?
Yeah. Is it like
It's smaller than what I expected, but it was still it's pretty cool.
Did you see the whole thing over there? Did you go on any of the rides?
I did. I got on the main one, the Harry Potter one, or
Yeah.
the one with the. I guess he's riding a broom or some shit.
Yeah.
That was actually pretty cool.
Dope.
Crazy.
See, I want to just go there. Dude, what class are you? From Harry Potter. Do you know? Did you ever figure it out?
I don't know.
No. What are you? Do you know?
I don't know. I have no idea.
Hogwarts.
Fucking amateurs over here. Am I the only nerd here or something?
No, Hogwarts fucking, what is the red one? I forgot what the red one is.
Ravenclaw?
Nah.
The red one?
Yeah.
What
The one Harry Potter is in.
Oh, Gryffindor?
There you go.
Gryffindor.
Aren't they orange?
I could have sworn they were red.
It's orange and yellow.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Yeah. Isn't it gold, I think?
Oh, yeah.
Orange and gold?
Is it?
Or red and gold. It's red
Yeah.
and gold, no?
No. I don't know. Something like that. But yeah,
I would definitely
I'm Slytherin.
go to like Orlando.
Slytherin?
I'm Slytherin. I took 2 tests and both tests said I'm Slytherin. I was like, why?
Where'd you
But I'm
find
cool.
this
I'm cool
test?
with Slytherin. What?
Where'd you find this test?
The actual fucking
Oh, at
there's
the
a
place?
no, there's an actual test online where you go to like Hogwarts.com and then
You take a test?
you take a test. They ask you questions and depending on the questions you get.
Oh, the house quiz, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
And depending on the questions, it tells you what class you are. And I said, my Slytherin.
I didn't know that.
I'm looking at it right now.
You doing it?
Yeah.
We're going to see what class you are. I feel like you're like a Ravenclaw, man.
Ravenclaw?
Yeah. Better yet, you're probably Hufflepuff. I
I
don't
would
like
go to
that.
Orlando, like the Universal.
Dude, I went out there one time. Oh my god, it was so fucking hot.
Really?
It was like really hot and like really like humid as fuck, dude. And this is the first time I ever saw like quicksand on the floor. There was like a sign that was like warning quicksand, and there was like a pile of dirt right there. I was like, what the fuck? They just have a sign. Yeah, it wasn't even covered. It was just a little sign that says quicksand. I wanted to. I wanted to throw stuff in there to see what happens.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy.
I was like, what the fuck? You just have this sign right here that just says quicksand.
It's just a common thing.
Yeah, right? And then there'd be like lake signs that says warning alligators. I was like, what the fuck? Like,
That's pretty cool. That's one thing when I went to Louisiana I really wanted to see was an alligator. I was hoping I could touch one.
the alligator?
Yeah, I didn't see one. So yeah.
I think that if you rub their alligator stomach, they like to relax and shit. They do the same thing with like lizards. If you rub like a lizard on their stomach, they just start relaxing. They don't move. They just stay still. They're like in a hypnotic state.
Yeah, I don't know that.
They're probably just hoping you just jerk them off or something. That's why. And they come out just a little bit lower. Lower. Are you almost done? Did you get it?
Oh, not yet. I'm still taking it.
How many questions is there? I know there's a couple. Do you get to try the little train thing?
Little train.
Or the little grinder thing, whatever?
Oh, do I get to drive it?
Yeah.
Oh, I've driven it one time. No, twice.
Is it hard or is it just kind of like self-pilot, pretty much?
Well, it's a throttle and brake.
Oh, okay.
That's pretty much
You
it.
just gotta slow it down.
You ain't got no left and right. You just go
Yeah.
forward, reverse.
Oh, yeah,
That's pretty much it. So you gotta throttle. You just gotta keep in mind that you can't stop as quick as a car.
Because I was thinking about downloading Train Simulator and play it. See how it is.
I mean, I have been I've driven the trucks on the tracks.
Mm-hmm.
I was going 30 miles per hour, which is max. That's as far and fast as they could go, or you could jump off the tracks literally.
And just walk with it, or?
Nah, you fuck up the truck. You'll jump off the tracks because you're just bouncing and moving.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh okay.
And so if you hit a turn too hard, you could just go right off.
Oh shit! Really?
Yeah.
It's just fucking with the hydraulics on that or something. What?
No, the truck.
Yeah, I know.
It's just your tires. Your tires are barely touching the rail, so that's what's making you go.
Oh.
You know what
okay,
I mean? So you just go, and then if you want to stop, you pretty much touch the brakes and the tires slowly. You slide. It was wet one time, and I was supposed to stop right before a road crossing, and I didn't know. I was going pretty fast. I stopped too late, and I started sliding right into the road. I was like, damn. Thank God there's no cars coming.
Damn, can you imagine? I would have fucking sucked.
Yeah. It's pretty
Do
fun.
you do it at nighttime or is it daytime?
That one I was doing at night. Doing it at night. Sometimes you could do it during the day. It just depends on what shift they're actually grinding.
Yeah.
Because the trucks that follow behind the train are carry water tanks.
Yeah.
They have one tank each truck, and they're 250 gallons. So in case there's a fire, we put it out. We start a lot of fires.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Seriously? Starting a lot of fires?
Serious.
Why? It's because of the fucking...
Oh, because it's grinding rail. It's you ever seen a grinder?
Yeah,
You seen Wayne cut some shit at work? And,
it would just hit the plants and shit and just...
Yeah, it just light up. If it's dry, it'll
Damn, that's crazy.
We pre-soak everything, but where the trucks follow in the back in case there's a fire. And there's quite a few times. Yeah, the company has actually started major fires. They burned down a whole bridge.
So the reason how the forest fires are going out here?
Not I mean, maybe, you never know. They do come through Cajon Pass right here, where
the trains?
They have
So
a
it
whole
wasn't
fire
a cigarette butt, huh?
Now, they got a whole fire department following them.
That's crazy.
When they come through here,
do the trains spark too, or no?
What do you mean?
When the train passes by, does it spark it too?
Sometimes, yeah, if their wheel catches or if it skids on the rail.
Yeah, so they can catch fires too, or?
Yeah, they could start fires.
Oh shit.
Well, they could shoot a spark and start a fire. They won't catch fire. But.
Oh, you're right. It was Slytherin.
You're Slytherin?
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys are evil, man.
You guys seen it here, man, on the podcast. He's Slytherin. Jared the Slytherin.
Yep.
I mean, it suits you. Alright, well, I guess we hit the end of the podcast because I have no idea how long we recorded because it was a random black bar here. But anyways, thank you for coming on the podcast, man. It's pretty much unexpected, honestly. We just kind of just did. I set it up.
Be here, hopefully, future podcasts.
Yeah, maybe. I got something planned out in the future. I also got this cartoon that I'm fucking writing and shit. I have a lot to do with that. It's a lot of fucking money with that.
I know you told me.
So my cartoon's gonna be coming, but not anytime soon. Just let everybody know.
Thank you guys for having me.
All right.
Shout out to Andy. Thank you.
No problem, man. You got anything to say, Adrian? No? You just want to say bye? Say bye. All right, guys. Peace.